But today we're talking with Dr. Jianfeng Zhou with Plant Sciences and Technology Division, and he's going to talk about some exciting research that he's doing that's funded by the United Soybean Board, where he's looking at how technology can tell us what's happening in the soil just by his imaging. So, Dr. Zhou, start us off telling about what's going on here.
Thanks, Tim, for leading this. My name is Jianfeng Zhou. I'm an assistant professor in Division of Plant Science and Technology. I work a lot on precision agriculture, digital agriculture, and farm automation. So we are lucky to have a grant from United Soybean Board to fund us to do research on how to use drone technology to quantify soil health and green quality. And we also want to see how we can use drone, how farmers make a decision, to improve their production. So that's a project about.
So the drone is not measuring the soil, it's measuring the plant's response to the soil.
That is correct. So plant is a biosensor. It can reflect all the soil health parameters. You have a different soil condition, your plant definitely show difference. So we want to use a machine learning, deep learning algorithm to find those hidden information. It takes too much time to measure soil health directly. So what about we use drone to continue monitoring your crop so we can get a indicator for your soil health.
So what all can you see from the drones? I mean, you got different cameras, I believe.
Yeah. So we currently use high-resolution RGB camera. Those are just like your cell phone camera. So we can see a lot of details about their color, their shape, their plant height, canopy size. And then we also have, it's called multispectral camera. So it's include the information we normally cannot see beyond our visible region, like it's called near infrared or red edge. So those channel, all those reflectance is a good indicator for plant health. So we use those camera. In addition, we also have a thermal imager. So it takes a measurement of the crop, the temperature. Just imagine like human can get high temperature when they get sick. Same as plant, when they're under stress, their temperature usually higher than a healthy plant. So we use all those different information from drone. We want fusing all this emerging information, build models to predict the soil health.
Okay, so you're measuring plant growth and height and all those things with your visible, but your other imagery, you can see the health of the plant, whether if it's high temperature, it could be drought stress or insect pressure or diseases, and that's going to reflect then on our soil.
That's right. Yeah.
So you're measuring soil health too as you're doing this.
Yeah. So the idea is use plant as an indicator for your soil health. So we need to build a complex model, mathematical model to reflect this, to find their correlation. That's what we are doing now. We collect a lot of data, different treatment, different cropping system, collect data at different stage. So we have not only drone, we also have ground soil sensor, continue monitoring soil moisture level. We do soil health testing, soil sampling. So those provide all the big data set so we can build a model based on this data.
Wow. So you've got laboratory results, you've got soil, you got water. You really know what that soil has in it. So you can write a prescription based on this information that you get.
Yeah.
Whether it's fertility, it could be manure applications, it could be, and then also even plants. What varieties that you plant.
Yeah, that's the final goal. So we hope we can further develop this technology so make it more reliable and easy to adopt. into the farm practice. In next stage, we also exploring how robotic technology can adapt to this farm management, like use autonomous tractors. That's our next step.
So you're not only just doing this, so you're expanding. You're all the way to autonomous. Everything being autonomous and having robots in the field. Wow. So you teach classes, correct?
Yes.
So agriculture classes just aren't for agricultural students. We need engineers and computer scientists and lots of different disciplines going all together.
That's right. So we are really in the, the age we want to adopt a lot of technology. Just imagine our young generation farmers, they rely a lot on their cell phone, smartphone, right? So in class, I'm teaching sensor and control for agriculture. So students can learn all those sensors on the farm, modern farm machinery, and also teaching them how the control system make it work. And so they have a better understanding. In their career, they can use this technology better. I also teach another class called the Internet of Things for agriculture. So we really look at how this digital world work. So how they can use cloud platform, use internet to help them to do better farming.
Oh, wow. This is not your grandfather's farm anymore, is it?
No.
there's so much going on. And I once heard someone at one of the agricultural technology companies say that he tells high school students, if you want to work with the latest technology, agriculture is where it's at. Mm-hmm. Do you agree with that?
I totally agree. So this is the biggest thing for artificial auto technology. There's the biggest investment in agriculture because we have so many things need to upgrade right now. We want use the technology to improve the soil health, the crop production level, and to fight with the greenhouse emission and sustainable regenerative agriculture. That's our goal.
Wow, I forgot all about carbon sequestration and such. Wow, and also the big data, having folks understand how to take big data and boil it down to something. That's important too.
That's right, Tim. So if you want to use digital agriculture, so data will be your fertilizer. So you need to collect this data. You need to invest the data so that the new technology will work better to make a better decision for you.
Well, making those good decisions that are economic and environmentally sustainable. That's what's so important.
That's right.
I heard some of our early adopter farmers say that they're more interested now on the per row changes. Mm-hmm. And you're even talking about per inch change now. Wow. Yeah.
So with this technology, you really get a very high resolution data. In the future, just imagine, the satellite getting more and more high resolution imaging for you too. You even don't need to run the drone every day. Satellite can give you a meter scale of data.
Wow. Yeah. So that's coming. Okay, great.
Yeah.
I really think this fits not only the farmer, but the consumer, knowing that their food is going to be even more sustainably grown.
That's right.
And that's important. And the farmers can have a nice lifestyle with making more money too.
That's right.
All right.
It would be good for our, the earth, and also good for our people, the society. It's all come together with technology.
Right. And if young people out there, even if not from a farm, there's plenty to do in the world of technology.
That's right.
All right. Thanks so much, Jin Feng.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.